All right, Sag, we're diving into your general energies next, and for November. So we're going to pull your essential energy from the Journey of Love Oracle, and let's see what you need to know. Oh, you've pulled the Spiral Dancer of the Goddess. I mean, there's a lot of beautiful green flowy energy there. Let's pull you up the guidance. It's almost like a big void opening up. It says, Sag, from a point of light unfolding, we become a soul and then incarnate into a sacred body, and our lives become a work of divine art, a speck of heavenly presence manifesting itself through dimensions of time and space, and into a life on earth made manifest. The extraordinary fact of your existence is a divine happening. As though the light of the moon is dancing not only upon the water, but inside of it, your ancient light is dripping into the mud of the earth. This is how the soul becomes a divine human in the making. And as you sense yourself moving and shifting from light to dark and back again, from knowing to unknowing, you're weaving your consciousness, your divinity, into sacred expression, manifesting your soul essence into the form of your life. Threading the light through darkness without even realize you're doing it, you are gently impregnating the matter of your body, your life with light. And your body and your life become luminous, radiant, and you assist others even through just your presence. Sounds wonderful, and it is, yet is not always an easy path. As the light travails through darkness, pain and suffering can arise in waves. Best to be present to it, trust it's not a permanent condition, and wait for the spiral to twist from dark to light again, always moving closer and closer from the purity of the center and expanding outward externally, as though you're being inhaled by the divine, filling cosmic lungs as they reach far and wide, taking in all of life. And the message of this oracle is that you're growing. You're bringing more of your light into form. You may be meeting the obstacles in yourself and in the world, but this is because you're bringing through the light. There was nothing happening, there would be no obstacle. Bless them as signs that you're proceeding and empower them no more. You shall be, all else is just divine timing. So very much confirmation that whatever you're going through is to bring more personal growth, letting go of layers of old stuff that don't serve you, coming into more of a place of wholeness and balance, yeah? There's a poem here. It says, the inner movement in expressive flow, an outward breath of dance and light, becoming one, becoming free. Oh, so gorgeous. I've got to say, some of you are aligning more to what is important to you in your life, particularly your life path. All right, let's have a look at 4 key areas of focus with the Sacred Destiny Oracle for November, and then we'll pull you lots of clarifiers. And I will just say my personal readings are open if you feel like you need extra guidance and support. Link will pop up here in the info to the booking page. You can learn more about them. I'll also put everything down below. Oh, definitely brand new beginnings happening in your life, all through your predictions. Brand new fresh starts. And a lot more happiness coming into your life. Dolphins again in the background. So, you know, the dolphins were represented in your predictions related to love, new love coming in. More love in your relationships. Oh, darlings, as I say that. Here we go, love, 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 love. Big focus on love this month. And divine protection from spirit over your path, over you, your loved ones. All right, let's amp this up with some crystals. All right, let's put some clarifiers with the energy oracle. First up, let's have a look at these new beginnings. What does it Sag needs to know? You got the temple path here. So your angels, your spirit guides, absolutely watching over you. Some of you going through a bit of a spiritual awakening, learning more about the spiritual side of self. There's also an attachment you need to release that's holding you stuck. So to take up these new beginnings, there's old ways of being you need to release. It may be jobs that no longer serve you that you're releasing, taking up something new. Yeah, you've got man holding a heart here. So guys, open, ready for love, can certainly represent a new love interest. Right next to man holding a heart, woman holding a heart. Definitely love here. Definitely. Now, if you're in a same-sex relationship, just read that as you will. It's definitely a divine pair there. All right, let's have a look at your happiness going on here. More happiness coming into your life. You got the sun coming out. This beautiful shift in positivity, renewed hope, optimism. Things working out perfectly. You got healer of the ages here. So some of you, part of your happiness is following that path of light and love. For others, you may have gone through a healing process. I'm going to say you've done a lot of work on self. You're coming out the other side. And you've also got your sacral chakra here representing your emotions. So just possibly an improvement in your emotional balance as well, I'm going to say. Just want to put you some guidance on this attachment. Why is this attachment here? Okay, you've got the world. So Spirit's saying cycle completions, closing out one cycle, one chapter of your life, starting a new one. Some of you can represent travel, new opportunities coming your way. Let's have a look at love. Okay. You got your solar plexus chakra here, your vitality. So a need to focus on your health, your well-being as well. For some, it can be a return to good health after going through some health issues. Absolutely got the daughter spirit watching over you, particularly when it comes to things working out for you, cycle completions going on, making big life changes. There's definitely things that you need to walk away from and leave in the past, yeah, to open up to new opportunities. What else does Sag need to know here? Thank you. And to take action, to take the steps you're guided to take to move yourself forward, related to love particularly. Let's have a look at, as well as letting go of things that don't serve you, let's have a look at this divine protection over you at this time. Okay, there's a bit of a storm warning going on. So whatever challenges you're facing, Spirit's watching over you or that come towards you, okay. You got hostilities here. So again, they're watching over you when it comes to the energies of others. That energy's come out 3 times now. Reference to it. There's a contract offer coming in, an amazing opportunity coming your way. For a very small percentage of you, it'll be related to things in the legal system. For others, there's people going to be jealous of an opportunity coming your way. Yeah, there's a bit of a power struggle going on about who's going to get it. You're going to get it, Sag. Yeah, it's going to bring this beautiful sense of prosperity, abundance into your life. Cornucopia, success on every level. Again, number 11, brand new beginnings. And it's going to help you overcome any financial constraints. So the storm going on may be financial constraints, yeah, but Spirit's saying it's going to turn around. Let's have a look at the storm. Okay, you got man holding a coin here. So guys, it can be around your sense of financial security, stability. This can represent a physical person to you that you're having a hard time with. Let's have a look at the hostilities. You got the thinking woman here. So girls, being very balanced, grounded, rational. Again, I'll just say that it can represent physical people to you. Let's have a look at the financial constraints. It's related. There's a sense of lack going on, envy, jealousy going on. Any other guidance? Spirit's saying just have a clear plan and strategy about how to move forward on your path, clear steps that you can take yourself. Keep moving forward. Spirit's saying things are going to turn around. All right, let's be some guidance from the Goddess Guidance deck. Having a look at the top row, all about these new beginnings directly related to love. Cycle completions happening. Oh, again, you got the message to stand up for yourself and do what you know is right. Big message to back yourself, Sag. Okay. You got, is our undying love, the love you shared wasn't wasted, it was received. Some of you definitely physically lost someone from this world, because it also came out in your predictions. If you've gone through a relationship breakdown, you're going through legal stuff, or someone's still being hostile around a relationship, Spirit's saying you to stand up for yourself, yeah? Don't second guess yourself about the time you spent in that relationship, yeah? You've also got Nematoma Sacred Space, doing your spiritual practices, those things that lift your vibration despite the energies of others around you. Let's have a look at this beautiful happiness coming into your life. There's a focus on your emotions. Some of you want to follow a healing path, the sun coming out. Oh, you got white Tara sensitivity, so increasingly sensitive to the energies of others, which means your vibration's rising, yeah? So negative people are really great on you. Oh, darlings, part of your happiness, prosperity coming in, yeah? More confirmation of that. Let's have a look at love here. Spirit saying, watching over you, walking away from stuff that doesn't serve you. Focus on your health and well-being. You got a star of fertility, perfect time to start new things, new job offers, ideas you want to run with. And you've also got Damara guiding children, so your children may need you, your support a bit more at this time if you have children. Oh, and there's a need to put healthy boundaries in place with people. Oh, that speaks to the negative energies of others, yeah? Let's have a look at this divine protection over you, particularly with anybody that's not got great energy. Big change in your finances going on. Contracts coming in, cornucopia coming in. Oh, again, you got the message, you've got to take a leap of faith and go after those opportunities that come towards you. And you're going through this beautiful transformation. It's going to bring great blessings into your life. And absolute confirmation there's a true love in your life coming towards you. Some of you already have met them. Yeah. Beautiful. All right, Sag, let's pull you some guidance with the crystal reading deck. Having a look at the top row, all about your new beginnings, standing up for yourself. Gorgeous love connection here. You got aquamarine communication, so how you communicate with others is going to be super important. So it's about trying to understand the other person's perspective, particularly anyone being a bit hostile, right? But also standing up for yourself. And Spirit's saying not to worry, there's going to be a renewal of peace in your world. Yeah, everything's going to work out fine. Let's have a look at your happiness, a lot around your emotions, prosperity coming into your life, being a bit extra sensitive at this time. There's a need for you to ground your energy, do those practices that ground your energy to Mother Earth, yoga, meditation, all that kind of stuff. And definitely a need to focus on your health and well-being. Yeah, A-gate, healthy body. Diet, nutrition, exercise, following up on anything you need to follow up on around your health. All right, let's have a look at love. There's so much here about fresh starts. You've got your vitality here, putting healthy boundaries in place with people. You got rose quartz, your inner child. Some of you may be going through a process. It's been quite a long process, right, of healing the inner child. Trusting your ideas, trusting what has value and meaning to you, particularly creative things, yeah? And Spirit's saying to have faith and trust at this time. Everything's going to turn around and work out okay. Let's have a look at this divine protection over you. This beautiful shift in your finances, massive transformation going on, true love. Oh, you got lapis lazuli, past life stuff coming up. So maybe things you recycle through that hold you back a bit in life, or someone else recycling through stuff and you're dealing with their shadow side, yeah? Again, you got the message, your ancestors are watching over you, protecting you at this time. So much protection over you. Oh, and you're absolutely going to shine, Sag. Doesn't matter what anyone else around you says, tries to do, you're going to shine. Oh, yeah. Taurus, not going to make them happy, my loves, but you're going to be happy. Yeah. All right, let's pull you some guidance from the Messenger Oracle. Oh, you got the message to nurture all you love. Those people most important to you, those things most important to you. Focus on that. Oh, absolutely. More confirmation, new day dawning, brand new beginnings in your life. And just to be very patient with the timing of things, patient with yourself, particularly when it comes to love, your children. And to know that you belong. You don't have to change who you are to fit in, to be accepted, to be loved. Yeah, just be yourself. All right, let's have a look at your chakra balance. There's a lot here about your health and well-being, your emotions, big focus on your root chakra. Oh, you got your third eye chakra here. So Spirit's saying absolutely trust yourself and trust your intuition. And you got your crown chakra here, which means you need to elevate yourself. into your higher states of consciousness. Do those spiritual practices that light you up. And you got your throat chakra here. Wow, speaking your truth. So communications come out again. Standing up for yourself. All right, let's have a look at your spirit guidance, which can be who you're connected to in the spirit realm right now, your divine gifts and talents. Well, you got the white feather, which means simplifying things. Don't make things bigger than Ben-Hur so you don't ever get started. Yeah? What are my next steps? That's all you got to think about. And your psychic abilities are really heightened at this time, so trust the messages coming through to you. And you've also got Reiki here. So some of you studying Reiki, be very great for your energy body at this time. Let's have a look at guidance around your life path. You're a very good mediator, so you can certainly soothe the energies between self and others, people. And your voice and message is your gift. So there's your throat chakra coming out again. And you love helping others, which is really beautiful. So some of you are on a path to light and love. We just generally like helping others. All right, let's put your crowning energy from the Sacred Rebels Oracle, which is very hands-on advice. Now, don't forget, coming up after this, we're diving into the next episode for you for November, which is your love reading. So hang around for that. Oh, you got the message to trust yourself. There's so much. Have a look at the color going on there. There's so much in your reading about trusting yourself. Let's pull you up the guidance. And this deck's by Alana Fairchild, if you're wondering, one of my faves. It says, Sag, it says, you are wise, you know how to grow, even without knowing how you know. Like the ancient forests, the spectacular galaxies, the acorn that becomes the oak. There is a natural intelligence for growth that's beyond logic and reason. It just happens. At the deepest levels, we're governed by this force that's so palpable, it literally shapes the world. And at the same time, it is so invisible that sometimes we forget its presence and worry that our minds have to work everything out for life to happen for us to be all right. We can become unnecessarily anxious about our affairs and how life will unfold. So this oracle brings you a message: you are growing. You really are, so don't doubt it. Even if you don't see it yet, remember, there's so much happening when the seed is still unbroken in the ground below the earth. It's summoning up all the might, the power, the force it needs to push above the topsoil and burst up into the light. It's essential for anything good to happen later on. Yet we don't see any of that. We just have to trust that things will happen when the time is right. You're being asked to trust in yourself. You know how to grow, so don't overthink things. It won't help. Don't worry so much. You're doing a great job at this game of life. And when you trust yourself, you relax and you can heed your own wisdom, insight, and messages more clearly and easily. So this oracle comes with particular guidance. You have a big destiny this lifetime and much to experience. Sometimes you make the error of judging something that's unpleasant as negative or a mistake. It isn't. It's just part of your greater hunger for experience. Doesn't mean that you need to have a lot of it, but when you do, don't shame yourself for it. Simply let it be. It's just fertilizer for the next step on your path. It's all part of your life process and a sign of growth. So this oracle is telling you not to resist any points of instability in your life, even if it applies to your most treasured relationships or creative projects. The instability is just a growing pain because more consciousness, more love, more light wants to infiltrate and pervade all parts of your life. The instability is not a sign of sickness, but of growth. So don't fret, instead choose to flow and grow. Great guidance, yeah? There's a healing ritual here. I think it'd be important to do it. Yeah, it's a visualization exercise, so just relax into it. And it says, close your eyes and relax for a moment. Breathe in and out and let your awareness drift away from the worries and day-to-day matters and settle instead on a feeling of warmth inside your body. Then slowly imagine, sense, feel or perceive that you have an acorn in your hand. You're standing in nature as the sunrise breaks, flooding the horizon with colour and light. And as you hold the acorn up to the light of the rising sun, something magical happens. Out of the acorn, a hologram shines forth. It's a blueprint of this entire being that is yet to be. You see an acorn in that hologram, but you also see a marvelous oak tree. You see the wildlife it will support and be supported by that tree, the ecosystem of which it is a part. You see yourself holding the acorn up to the rising sun. You see the seasons demarcated as rings of time within the trunk of the tree. And you see the passing lives of the people that enjoy the oak tree through its long life. Place the acorn on the ground as the sun continues to rise, and imagine, if you will, kneeling and touching your forehead lightly to the earth in reverence to the genius of growth. That same genius lives within you. In your own time, open your eyes, go about your day. You have completed your healing process. Oh my God, darling, so much growth going on, so much new beginnings, transformation, blessings that want to happen for you, expansion. Wow. Love to hear your feedback, your comments down below on how it resonated with you. Make sure to hit the like, subscribe, the notification bell. Make sure my next videos come to you if you enjoyed this. Diving straight into your next episode, which is your love reading. That video is going to pop up here, as well as your playlist if you want to dive into that. Take it easy, my loves, for now. Much love, much light. Namaste.